Stream now on Spotify, Apple Music, and all regular streaming sites.
This program, music, can be found in chapter number 9 of your textbook, which accompanies this series. Please ensure that you have your copybook at hand, but you'll be asked to take down notes from the screen at various points throughout the program. Music is the name given to any sequence of notes designed by man to affect mood change. Mood change from the pa-pa of a traditional brass band to the modern sounds of pop groups like music permeates our lives like no other force on earth. It's a controversial issue because there are those who actually believe that this is music. One can only imagine a world without music, although we'd probably get used to it after a while. But for the moment, at least, music is here to stay. Stay.
Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Good evening, EXT Radio. It's your boy GC up for the next 2 hours. Let's go.
EXT Radio. Listen on the app, on your smart speaker, and on digital radio.
Yeah, check one, check two. Yeah, if you just tuned, sounds myself, GC, taking you up to the hour of midnight. And in case you hadn't guessed already, it's DMB. It's one of those ones. DMB for 2 hours. We're already 15 in. First one out the trap, something new from Metalwork. Track entitled Here I'll Stay. Into the one before this, and that was Joaquin with Rhodes Licks, going back a few years with that one. And then into this, back to 2020, Sons of Fernie and Scott Allen, track entitled Crossroads. Yeah, check. And yeah, the one before this, firm favourite, always has been. Track entitled The Jam, Madcap remix. Paul SG and Deacon on the original. Back to 2022 with that one. Yeah, that one, The Jam, Madcap remix. Pretty much throw that in with anything. Just works. And then into this, something reasonably new from FX909, track entitled Wounds. It's GC here on EXT Radio. Hope you're all well.
She's feeling my flow. Whoa, I'm just trying to find out if it's true. And if so, why don't you come and let me know? She likes the way I move, she likes the way I go. She likes when I tell her yes and even more when I say no. Now she's feeling all the feelings and they're only gonna grow. She can tell I'm acting tough, I think it's time to let it go. Dropping all the guards, healing all the scars. It used to be a me thing, now we can make it ours. Independent, she don't care about the money or the cars. Still even if you got it, baby, I ain't going halves. I got you and you got me right back. Energies aligned, frequencies match. Always on my mind, feelings attached. So there's no point in proceeding to ask.
Am I on your frequency? Come and give it all to me. Damn, I love your energy. And I want it frequency. Am I on your frequency? Come and give it all to me. Damn, I love your energy. And I want it frequency. And I want it frequency. Give it
this is what I like.
Check, check. Ah, Junglist. In fact,
Of my memories.
Shuffle, this is what I like.
yep, pulled that one back for me. Loving this one. Sounds at OH91, track entitled Deja Vu. Nice little 4 or 5 track EP, I think it was. This year, pretty new. Out on a DJ Dye's label, Got a Funk, I believe. And the one before this, fresh, hot off the press. A release at least. It's that, yeah, not a dub. But yeah, one before this, Flavor D off of a long player. Just been released. Track entitled Frequency. Whole load of artists collabing on that one. Bluetone, Slay, Eva Lazarus, and yeah, Flavor D. If you just tuned, it's GC up in the place. In the hot seat until midnight tonight. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a good weekend.
Yeah, man, just a warm up the vibes and tick, 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 tick.
Yeah. Check, check. There we go. Yeah, back to 2008 with this one. Check one, there we go. Yeah, going back a few years, Original Sin. Believe it or not, I love it when Jump Up guys do a little bit of liquid. They usually hit the nail on the head, they get it right. But yeah, back to 2008 with this, Original Sin, track entitled Kiss. And yeah, into this one, again something new by Dubhead, track entitled Summer Hill. This one on 31 Records. Out to Doc Scott. Great bit of quality control. Very solid label. Yeah, if you just tuned, it's GC in the building. Out to you if you're there. Out to those listening back in the future. Remember, all shows yourself on Mixcloud. Anything you miss, you can find all the shows that have been and catch up and listen at your leisure. And yeah, you can get that on Mixcloud, Soundcloud, YouTube. All shows are posted up there. So just search EXT, and I'm sure you'll stumble across it all. Check one. Yeah, into this. Something from Winslow and Perspective. Track entitled Slapbox Funk, going back to 2022. Check. Yeah, one before this. Kind of a quick in and out. Something fresh on V Recordings. The Solar Flares EP. And the track was Heavy Salad by Pneumatics. And then into something again by Original Sin, where he branches away from the wobbly stuff. This one, Original Sin, Promise Me. Check one, check two. Had my head down for a few. This one, something else off of the Flavor D long player, track entitled Blackwall Tunnel. Only the tune didn't cost £4. For those that know. One before this, something called track entitled So Wrong, and that was by Melisma. And there was one before that too, something going way back by Carter. That one's a track entitled Falling. And into this. This one, a couple of months old. I Am Doomed. Track entitled Dreamed, and that's off the Vertigo EP. If you just tuned this GC up in other place, coming at you live and direct till 12. Out to my boy Chris C each and every time. I think we've got a long overdue chat. I need to put in a call. Hear that lovely voice of yours. Hope you're well, sir. Check, check. Yes, Chris. Much love, brother. Be in touch real soon. And yeah, into this one. Something new from Edit, 4-track EP. This one, Deep Focus. And into this, something else by I Am Doomed. Wow. Proper struggle with that. I Am Doomed, track entitled Burn. And if you just tuned, this GC up in the place. Trying to keep it nice till midnight tonight. Also out to Dweller, listening to a show on the way here, thinking he was playing live. It was an old show, messaging in and everything.
Nobody wants to think, but we follow like sheep. The outlook is bleak, it's dangerous, you see, don't believe well.
No? Well, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't do it for the gram, I do it for the vibes. I do it cause I can, I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the gram, I do it for the vibes. I do it cause I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the gram, I do it for the vibes. I do it cause I can, I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the gram, I do it for the vibes. I do it cause
Yes, yes. Into this, something fresh from V Recordings. Level 2 and Inja on this. Track entitled V Tings.
What are you gonna do about it?
It's a V-ting, it's a V-ting. When we step in any dance, it's a V-ting. It's a V-ting, it's a V-ting. When we step in any dance, it's a V-ting. It's a V-ting, it's a V-ting, yeah.
No? Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, into this. I Am the Devil. This one by Jenks. Yes, yes. Going back a couple of years with this one. Sounds of Dunk and Theoretical on 31 Records. Track entitled Basis. Once again, out to Doc Scott and the 31 Records crew. Solid output. Yeah, it's been a little while, missed a few shows. Personal business going on, been a busy man aside from that as well. But yeah, it's nice to be back in the hot seat, enjoying this evening. Check 1, check 2. Check, there we go. Yeah. One before this. Something new by Flacco and Jamal. Track entitled Sapped Dub. S-A-P-T Dub. And then into this, going back a few years with this, something by Rockwell. And this is Belief Systems, the reprise mix. If you just tuned this GC here on EXT Radio, this is how we do each and every other Monday, 10 till 12. Although we do alternate the what we do on those shows. One show is D&B, next is bass, and then we alternate so and so on. So yeah, next up in 2 weeks it'll be a bass show. Anything from we're talking 130 BPM up to 160, sort of as you start to reach D&B. So yeah, breakbeat, garage, bass, dubstep, bit of techno. Sort of try and go a little bit nuts. Into this. Sure you're very familiar with the original. Alex Reese, Pulp Fiction. This one, the Benny L remix. And I'm sure there's loads of you that know. Well, the best remixes don't really mess around with the original too much. So yeah, sterling work from Benny O on this. Sounds of GC here on EXT Radio. Hope you're all well. Out to those tuned. Check. Yeah, into this, same from Mr. Dubs. It's this year, so not that old. Track entitled Sloppy on Grid Recordings on Twisted Individuals label there. To Twisted. Again, Grid Recordings, solid.
Batman.
yeah. One before this. Excuse me. Yeah, one before this. Elevate by Harley D. And then into this loveliness. Track entitled Don't Look in My Eyes by Metalwork. First track of the show was something else off the same EP, new EP from him. But yeah, this one, Don't Look in My Eyes, Metalwork on the buttons.
In my eyes. When I cry, don't look in my eyes.
And into this. Something from Madcap. Track entitled The Balearics. It's GC in the hot seat. Just over half an hour. Taking you up to midnight tonight. Into this whopper. Something else from that Flavor D long play up. This one entitled "This Is a Roller Mate." Flavor D and Unglued on the buttons.
top player. You ain't my eyes, me no day of boy.
Check. Yeah, one before this. Something new from Broma. Track entitled Joggle. And then into this. Going back a little bit with this one. Heavy and Dark by Dunk. If you just tuned, Where have you been for the last hour and 40? This has been your boy GC. Trying to keep it nicey nice from 10 till 12. This is how we do each and every other Monday. Hi to those that have been tuned. Hi to those listening back in the future. Hope you're well.
You're the man. Not anymore. One more job, and that's it. I need the best. One more job, and that's it.
vengeance accomplished, I shall have the powers of a god.
Check 1, check 2. Yeah, one before this. Something fresh on Metalheads. Oh yeah, no doubt. You probably follow Goldie on Instagram. But man them turned 60. Happy birthday out to Goldie. But yeah, one before this on his label. Track entitled Power of a God. And that's Drex 174 on the buttons. Into this from the same label. This one by Brethren, track entitled Pressure Plate. Check, check. Yeah. Apologies. Royally farted up that last mix. First show back for a while. That's my excuse anyway. Got almost 2 hours done. Ain't done too bad. This one's something else by Brethren. Well, the original by Filth. Track entitled The Teacher. This one the Brethren remix. Check, check. And into this. This one, once again, Drex174, saying also Metalheads. Track entitled Lost in Space. And yeah, we're going to let this one roll out. This will be the last one from myself. And then we go into the overnight playlists. Lucky you guys. But yeah, catch you back in 2 weeks' time. Be a bass show next time around. We'll be dropping the tempo. Bass levels will remain the same. Not quite, but... So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the show. First one back for a bit. I've been MIA. But yeah, nice to blow the cobwebs off. So yeah, as I say, signing out on this one. Bid you all a very good week. Much love. Peace out.
Hustle.